Hey guys, ThunderSet here, and we're bringing you a new archetype I've been dying to play. I finally got the third copy of the super rare. Definitely need it to run this archetype, but it's just so much fun, so cool, doing some really unique stuff. So like I said, it revolves all around this super rare, ALTERGIEST Marionetter. What does this card do? When this card is normal summon, you can set one ALTERGIEST trap directly from your deck to your spell and trap card zone. Absolutely strong. We don't exactly have too many cards to work with. We have about 2 traps to choose from, but what a strong effect. And that's not all. You can target one ALTERGIEST card you control and one ALTERGIEST monster in your graveyard. Send that card on the field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon that other monster from the graveyard. You can only do that once per turn. Also a very strong way to recycle tuners. Very strong super rare to build a deck around. And like I said, we do have this tuner. He does have some effects that aren't really too relevant to what we're doing, but they are there. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target ALTERGIEST monsters you control for attack, except for this boy. Also, your opponent cannot target ALTERGIEST monsters except for this boy. So he's there to protect, but he's 0 attack. Pretty much just our level 2 tuner with our level 4 boy. So like I said, when he's normal summon, we get to set a trap card. What trap card are we setting? We have 2 choices. We have ALTERGIEST Camouflage. Usually this is going to be your often choice. What does it do? Target one ALTERGIEST monster you control. Equip this card to it. Your opponent cannot target it for attacks, but it does not prevent it from attacking directly. So they can attack your monster. They have to attack directly. Negate an opponent's monster effect that targets this equipped monster, so they can't target him, they can't attack him, he's going to be perfectly safe. And then you can banish this card from your graveyard if an ALTERGIEST would be destroyed, and it's not destroyed. But that's the whole point, guys. It'll protect your monster, they can't be destroyed, they can't be targeted, your opponent has to attack directly, and guess what's going to be waiting for them when they attack directly, guys? They're going to get hit with Drowning Mirror Forces. They're going to get hit with counter gates, so their direct attacks will do nothing to us. So that's the combo. You would normal summon your ALTERGIEST, search your Camouflage, use your Camouflage. Once your opponent's trying to hit you with the direct attack of your big boys, you hit them with the Drowning Mirror Force and absolutely cripple them, guys. It works out well. Or you use counter gate, survive the attack, and draw more cards to set up more plays. Then your following turn, you can normal summon a level 2 tuner, go into a level 6 synchro, or whatever you need in that moment. Works out great. But let's say you don't have Drowning Mirror Force or Counter Gate. Let's say you have an Anguish Pattern or you have a Shape Sister. So they're both monsters that will special, or trap cards that will special summon as monsters, but you also have an ALTERGIEST trap monster in ALTERGIEST Lautilf. Very weird word. Summon this card as an effect monster, spellcaster, 1400 attack, 1800 defense, level 4. If summoned this way while in its monster zone, other ALTERGIEST traps you control cannot be destroyed. Neither player can target them with card effects. So he kind of protects your traps, but that's not the whole point. The point is it's a trap that becomes a monster, which means when paired with our Statue of Anguish Pattern, you're going to be able to destroy one monster. And the same goes for Shape Sister. She can trigger your Anguish Pattern, or she can serve as a level 2 tuner for your level 4s or level 7 guys. We also have our Anguish Pattern who can special summon. 2500 defense is nothing to laugh at. Then you can normal summon your ALTERGIEST tuner. That's a Gigantic Castle or a Vermilion Dragon Mech, whatever you're really needing. So it's just so coupled, guys. If you go Camouflage, you want Counter Gate and Drowning Mirror Force. If you have Anguish Patterns, you want to go with your Lautilf. So it's really just pointing out your plays for you. We have crazy strong synchros, and it's just so much fun. Super unique. We do have a synchro monster. It's not exactly what you're aiming for because the 6 pull is just really strong as it is. But we'll go over what he does. When an opponent special summons a monster, an opponent's special summon monster declares an attack, you can return one ALTERGIEST monster you control to the hand, negate the attack. If he's tributed, we don't really have a way to tribute him and send to the graveyard. You can special summon this card. You can only do it once per turn. So he's a nice little wild card. I'm sure ALTERGEIST have way more support we're not even getting to, but even just this tiny slice of support we got is super fun. It's a very unique deck, so I hope you guys really enjoy what we're doing, and thanks for watching the replay. Alright, here we are facing an Arcana, going second on a boy. He's using an obelisk sleeve with a nice cool little boom mat there. He's using 30 cards on top of all that. So here he uses a Light Brigade. He's running Witchcrafters, guys. So he sets a card. Now we get our Marionetter. So we're ready for this boy. We get our Camouflage. We already have an Emulatel with an Anguish Pattern. Go swing at him with the 1600. He uses his Witchcraft Cancer Unveiling to bring out his Madame Marie. Looks like a lolly to me though. Then he brings out this Raiden. Dumps even more to the graveyard. Tons to the graveyard. Here in the battle phase, we're going to put our Camouflage on our boy. Now we bring out our Latelf, but we chain our Anguish Pattern, which means he can only swing at them, and we're about to destroy that big old girl. So she gets popped, but gets negated by the Anguish Pattern after she discards one spell card. But now she can attack even with her effect to up her damage. Still wouldn't get much done, so she chooses to pass her turn. Adding all these Witchcraft spell cards back to his hand, milling even more. Here we get that beautiful, beautiful card, guys. Drowning Mirror Force. It is going to eat him alive. Here he's got a Kiwi Girl. So this guy's deck's just all over the place. Here, he uses his Collaboration. He's got to get nice and fat. Witchcrafter Holiday, all that stuff, up to 3k. Gets the swing twice. Look at this boy go. Tries to hit us with the Kiwi, but he's gonna meet Drowning Mirror Force. Get those monsters out of our face. We have our tuner. Absolutely crippled the boy. He's got a scoop. Great, great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing Seto Kaiba. We're going second. See what our boy's got first. He's using Peak Performance. That means he is most likely Black Wings, and going first is going to leave him very vulnerable. He's using his Black Whirlwind regardless. He's going to start his combos. Normal summons a Zephyros, searches a Gale. He's ready to go. He goes into an Ancient Pixie Dragon. Uses the Zephyros to return the field spell and bring himself out. And now he gets to play the field spell again, activating his Ancient Pixie Dragon to draw one. We have a handful of traps, guys, but that's going to be just fine for this deck. That's why we're Odeon. That's why we're using Chain Reaction. So we start with the Emulatel, and then you chain our Anguish Pattern. That way Anguish Pattern comes out first, and the Latelf comes out second, triggering the Anguish Pattern's effect and destroying his Pixie right for our turn. Now we normal summon that top deck tuner, very, very nice top deck, right into a Bryonic Dragon. We get to return that Zephyros, bring out a Shape Sister now, guys, look at that. That's even going to trigger another Anguish Pattern, destroying that back row and synchroing into a Gigantic Castle for well over lethal. We even get to set another Latelf. Great, great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing in a Shizuo, Odeon versus Shizuo. Probably a duel that happens pretty often. They're usually chilling, probably just dueling. So here we have an Emulatel, but we also have our Marionetter. Here our boy's trying to hit us with a quick Necro Valley, but we're not scared of that. We use our Marionetter. We're going to search our Camouflage because that's the only thing we can set. Then we set one Emulatel. Call it a day. In the draw phase, I choose to use the Camouflage because it's just the best time to use it, honestly. You don't want to have to change it to something else. Here our boy's using a Spiritualist with a Descendant to make a Supernaturalist, 3300. Use Rites of Spirits. I think that special summons someone else. Yeah, the Descendant tries to attack us directly, but I get to use my Emulatel. That means he has to attack it. Now he only hits us for 3300. Should have saved the Latel for the 2000, but it's just a flex of power to show him it doesn't matter how much damage we took there, because we're still going to win this duel. So we normal summon our level 2 tuner. That's our Bionic Dragon, guys. All we got to do is throw 2 away. We save, or actually we only throw 1 away. Save our Anguish Pattern and Latel combo. Destroy the Descendant by swinging. Here he's going to search a Headmaster, or Headman, whatever that guy's called. Normal summons him. That means he gets to special summon the Descendant. All we got to do is hit that Descendant now and leave him with a vulnerable Headman, and we'll win this duel no problem. So that means activate Latel, chain the Anguish Pattern. Anguish Pattern comes out first, then there's the Latel. That destroys the monster. He commits seppuku. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are actually fighting an old school Taya, believe it or not. We're going first. She's not using a Slaver Mat, 22 cards, and Dual Standby. Very interesting. Dual Standby gives us a 5-card starting hand, though. Very good. We set 3. Don't want to set a monster or a camouflage. Here, opponent set 2. We're going to use a Shape Sister. But we trigger, or chain, I should say, our Anguish Pattern. That way we're going to get an instance of destruction. We put them both in attack position, just as a show of power. Destroy 1 Parshath, so that's counter traps, guys. We set another Shape Sister, go into a Vermilion Dragon Mech. We also have a counter gate, but I choose not to use his effect until he's under 1,000, which means no more Parshath. Here, boy's using Sanctuary of the Sky, so he's full counter angels, but he's also using the Agents of Creation and stuff like that. Master Hyperion destroys our poor Vermilion Dragon Mech, but we hit him with a counter gate. That lets us draw into our Marionetter. That lets us normal summon our Marionetter, set an Emu Latel, special summon a Shape Sister during our opponent's turn. He's down to 500 life points, guys. We also have a level 2 tuner in our hand. We also have another trap monster. That's just synchro for days, guys. So we get 1 level 6 synchro. That's our Bionic Dragon. Now we normal summon our other tuner. That's our ALTERGIEST, what is this? Dragiverion. So you can negate attacks from special summon monsters with this guy. All you gotta do is return an ALTERGIEST monster from your field. So it's pretty situational. Pretty much just showed him off as a synchro because I didn't want to waste another Bionic. And we didn't have any use for Saheeman. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are fighting a Sartorius. So let's see what he's got for us. We're going first. He was trying to rank up, poor guy. Using some cool sleeves and mats there. We have a handful of traps. We're going to set a counter gate and 2 Anguish Patterns. Her boy starts with a Misjudge. So the thing about Misjudge is her effect is not optional. So you can choose when to blow it for him. We make him blow an Anguish Pattern, which actually glitches us pretty weird. We get stuck there in face-up position. But that leaves us with a free counter gate. We pull into our ALTERGEIST. That lets us normal summon him. Then in the end phase, we use our Anguish Pattern. We want to do it in the end phase because we know he has counter traps, and we don't want to run into those counter traps. So we synchro into a Gigantic Castle because he's not going to have any triggered effects that he can possibly counter. And look at this, guys. We summon our Marionetter. Don't use the effect. It's like we're fighting counter fairies. Just be as non-interactive as possible, and your opponent's going to have a really hard time countering stuff that doesn't exist. So great stuff. Great duels. Always so pleased and surprised when decks like this turn out better than I thought. I already knew Anguish Pattern was pretty good, but just the combo of Marionetter and a Camouflage into a Drowning Mirror Force is such a satisfying combo. It's such a fun deck, guys. Cannot wait to see what the future holds for this archetype. Does it have a lot of support, guys? Is there a bunch we're missing? I'm assuming we pretty much have to be, so let me know, and thanks for watching, guys.